Well, geez, we're about to get rowdy. You didn't know? You better call somebody. Empirical Woodlands, the man of my team. I'm CPC Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Getting rowdy. Gonna do some things. Getting rowdy. Gonna paint the fence. Getting rowdy. Gonna bake a cake. Getting rowdy. Gonna call you Nan. I don't know the lyrical structure of K-Quick's theme tune. I just know that dope intro. Yeah, you weren't expecting Road Dogg K-Quick as an intro, were you? There you go. Hey everyone, I'm CPC Gamer. Welcome to the stream. I said that in my whitest rap you've ever heard. It didn't show up because it doesn't show up on these screens, but Rin subscribed, and they're currently subscribed for 4 months. That's amazing. Look, they still got the little nightcap, and it's a nightcap because it's not Christmas, and I didn't change it to a Santa hat. Anyway, hey, what's up? This is WrestleQuest. How you doing? We're here in a sweet factory for a reason I don't know what it is. If I was gonna go any Road Dogg, there are others I would go for. Yeah, but you can't do the ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. You gotta do. Come on.
I'm the expert of execution.
Did you realize it was called the sharpshooter because he was a hitman? Did you get it? That was his thing. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? I can't think of many Road Dogg promos, except for the ones lately when he's like, "I'm a better sports entertainer than that MJF. Better sports entertainer than Brett." And like, to an extent, I get where he's coming from. Because, like, I thought you were saying, wait, don't be talking about no Road Dogg. Don't be justifying this nonsense, Andy.
I'll never go in guns a-blazing.
A compliment for Rin. You're incredibly generous. I forget if I have mentioned as such on stream, but I talked about how I'm looking at buying a new camera when I go to Japan. My phone's alright and all. I think I'd like a new camera. And Rin funded a substantial portion of that. Just out of nowhere. And you don't have to do that. But she did. And it's a gorgeous camera. And it does the trick. And part of that is because of you. And you're very great, very generous. I'm very grateful. You could be grateful, but not for that. This means a lot. Wait. Was that going for the $1 million man laugh? No one can do the $1 million man laugh, except for the $1 million man. There is your compliment for today. I hope you enjoy. I'm glad you were able to afford this. It makes me happy when I see people redeem stuff. Because, like, you guys watch and, and earn these points. And that's pretty cool. And it's kind of silly because I generally, I don't like doing the Twitch thing. That has always been my thing. I don't like doing the Twitch thing. But you absolutely get a lot of satisfaction seeing people going, hey, I'm gonna do this today. Down you go. Get out of here with your magic pixel. Fine. Patch job again. There we go. use all my mana in a single round. That's fine. That's the wrong button. Doesn't even matter. Down you go, everybody. Punk rock belt. Rin, do you have any reading comprehension to spare? Because I could go for some of that today. I'm not even reading, like, Nepalese words like yesterday. Oh, no, you didn't miss much of a conversation on Road Dogg because Rin interrupted with a compliment, which I gave. So my thought is, I can see his point that he is a better sports entertainer than, let's say, Bret Hart. Because Bret Hart isn't in the sports entertainment business. He's a wrestler, like an actual wrestler, and he has wrestling matches. And I feel he would legitimately tie you in knots. Oh, Wales is here. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good time. Hope everyone's okay today. Thank you very much for the glitter. Thank you very much for your smiley faces as well. That's amazing! I love that they just... Hey, Streets of Rage 2 is a pretty great game. Yes, it was. Here's signal. I'm kind of excited for that 3D Streets of Rage they announced. I'm just annoyed that it's going to be forever before it comes out. Like, you can tell that it's not it's essentially an alpha build, if that, because there's very little to it and there's just Axel doing anything. But like, oh man, I want to play that game so bad. Car seat installation class to God. Do you know what? Go for it. Car seat installation. Cut the red wire. Defuse the bomb. Keep talking and nobody explodes. But like, man. Wait, Rin, do you not have a command? I'm relatively certain Rin has a command. Hey, there you go. There you go, there's the Rin command. Rin is awesome and can't stop doing it. Now, see, if you wanted the authentic experience, that guy would need to go down and go, ah! In like a really grungy, Mega Drive sound. My favorite one was the big beefy enemies who go Ewan, and that was that made me laugh. Nah, there's nothing down there. And then you've got Bruce Hart, who's the wrestling's just real for Bruce Hart. It just is. Oh, hey! I just realized this. I've got these two summons. What shall we do? Fill the ring with the sounds of screams and smacking chairs. Why would we not summon Lapaka? Let's go. Okay! Okay! Oh, that's great! Oh, we'll do a British Bulldog next time. Though I have to say, this does rather put bit of a kink in my plan, or my idea, that these guys are the heel team, and we're currently building up the heel team to go and fight face Muchacho Man. Because I'm relatively confident British Bulldog wasn't a heel. Or maybe that's just because I'm British, and I'm always gonna cheer hometown Lancashire lad. Do I mean Lancashire, or am I thinking of Loch Ness again? Probably that second one. I haven't been here for a couple streams because of work and stuff, so I must have missed it. Very possibly. Although, I do appreciate that you have been working. Earn that money. Hard-working Rin knows what's going on. Right, running power slam. Call upon the brute strength of the British Bulldog lad and slam your enemies into oblivion. That's pretty good. That's not as good as Parker and Sons just destroying everyone. Was heel Bulldog in the 2000s? Like when he came back with the short hair and the jeans? Because I'm fully prepared to admit that I could just be wrong here. But I seem to remember... Huh, there you go. I seem to remember... a cornrows, tassely boots Bulldog being like turbo face. But again... because I'm English, and you're always going to cheer the local lad.
That's all I need.
Like, I'm over it. I'm cheering Regal over here. That guy's great.
I'm the expert of execution.
Oh, there you go, Camp Cornet. That's all you need to know. This is another benefit of managers in the wrestling business. Jim Cornette is stood next to that guy. That guy's a heel.
Copy.
Mr. Fuji is stood next to that guy. That guy's a heel. Wait, how's that work? Because wasn't... Lex was managed by Bobby Heenan, and he was supposed to be, again, turbo babyface USA man. Although I suppose the narcissist was very heelish, wasn't he? Yeah, my idea is correct. I'm right. Who knew? You gonna come over this side? Come on. Come on! Fine. Oh, hello. Oh! Well, there you go. This music sounds like something I would use in my intro screen now, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I'm gonna do this again because this is a really good attack. I just like looking at it. I feel like the problem... I mean, it's not even I feel, like, the problem that you're gonna have with Lex is that he's definitely not Hulk Hogan, and at this point everybody wanted Hulk Hogan, and you are never gonna get over with not Hulk Hogan at that particular time. But that's this whole story. Yeah. That's actually not, $1 Million Man. That's closer to... That's closer to Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. God, what a good song. I like how he went to do his follow-up attack animation, but because we just caught him in the initial headbutt, like, nope. Down he goes. That's fine. I do not understand these health bars. I don't care that this is stream 16 or whatever the hell. I don't understand how those health bars work.
Copy. Take one shot.
Yeah, there you go.
Take one shot.
2 one-shots. There you go. It also sounds like something made by Disaster Piece, I want to say. I would have to double check my... Do I have any, like, cool hats at this point? Nah. But yeah, I'd have to check my playlist, but I'm pretty sure it's Disaster Piece who does music like that. And I'm not doing that while I'm on stream. Not unless I get a call from my boss. Then I'll have to pause the stream. But you know what? Not right now, it's all good. Right. I can't stun that guy. That guy's having none of it. So what typically happens in video games is that when you have a health bar, the bottom 25 to 30% of your health bar is actually a lot bigger than you think it is. And it is to essentially drive up the tension. That, oh no, I'm down to low health, I have to think fast, what do I do, what do I do? But you've actually got more thinking time than you realize, essentially. It's a pretty clever thing that, like, if you don't think about it, you don't realize it.
I'm fired up.
I feel like that doesn't work when the enemy also has the magic health bar. What is happening? She's essentially working like Barbie, isn't she? Where she's just throwing out tricks left and right, and we're doing great. What other like cool moves do I have? Maple Moonshot. I think most of these are like tag team moves. Well, spoilers there, game. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Ignore that. Ignore all of those faces. I shouldn't have checked that. It's fine, don't worry about it. This would be a little better if the guys had more health slash armor and didn't take as much damage, because I feel like after a couple rounds, all Brink is going to be doing is healing. And like, he doesn't strike me as the team healer type. He just happens to be the one who has patch job on his list. So, there you go. Still, Elephant leveled up. That's, Never Forgets is essentially converts enemy damage into strength for yourself. That is what that is called. Yeah, let's do a bit of that. Narcissist was my pick in that one Mega Drive game. I want to say it was just called Raw, WWF Raw. But, yeah, don't know why. He was my pick. I just thought he had a cool picture on the selection screen. Ooh, now. Even stronger if the target is fatigued. Which is you, B-Signal. Allegedly. I know it's just a silly little thing, but that is making me laugh every single time, if only internally, because that's great. You guys are close to leveling up, so screw it. We're doing this again. I was looking forward to unlocking Lapaka for so long, and then I realized, oh, he's part of a 3-pack? Let's go! I'm still annoyed he doesn't do the shaky walk, but you know what? He's perfect. There is naught else to say. We can go for a few more standard attacks at this point, I feel, because we've got a good build-up of hype. And we won, which is nice. And we're going to level up. So there we go. Health and AP fully restored. I'm really annoyed the game dropped those spoil. How dare you? How dare you spoil this? Oh. Well, okay. Back up we go. Maybe don't jump down that pipe this time. Maybe just keep going. What if I do jump down that pipe? Does that go anywhere? Nah, just the base. That's fair. See, I did that because I went, ooh, this thing's glowy, it's interactable. What will happen with it? I didn't expect, like, launch myself into it and take a little detour. But that's fine. But yeah, that particular... That first one was not great, game. That was a last-second Hail Mary, but oh my god, it worked. Good job. And yeah, so the kids that owned that wrestling game, they would always pick Diesel because he was the biggest guy in the game. Which I guess goes to show you that we were dumb kids. Like what? Undertaker is in that game. Luna and her kick-ass theme tune is in that game. Nah, I'm gonna be Lex Luger, and I'm gonna be Diesel. What a pittance.
I'm locked and loaded.
Still a fun little thing. Way up north. Give an enemy a turn of sky and match with this drop-away throw. Press the button rapidly for more damage. I feel like that's an over-the-top rope maneuver. That's illegal. You can't be doing that in this federation. Hey! You guys think it's cool to just waltz in here and attack my crew? What? Your crew attacked us? You were trespassing. What are you doing here anyways? We're just trying to pass through. We have a meeting. We're pro wrestlers. See. It's another couple of halunks with plastic brains, going where they tell you to go, slamming who they tell you to slam. What would you know about that? I know enough. You're the same as every other stuffed shirt. Get out and don't come back. Maybe I will, because I stole your stuff. So I don't need to come back. 100% completion. You saw it. I did check, incidentally, the optional side quest that we've got going on down there, that question mark. That is go meet Jeff Jarrett. And, like, yeah, sure, I'd love to go meet Jeff Jarrett. Whoa, how'd you get up here? I'd love to go meet Jeff Jarrett. But also, I think that requires me to go to a part of the world map that the Logans can't go to. Asterisk yet. But, no, I wouldn't, actually, because he'd try and sell me gold. I would like to go and meet New Gen Jeff Jarrett. How's that? Not Slapnuts, not Global Force Gold. Is that a sprite from the Animal Crossing? No. Oh. Oh. Okay. I was not expecting to see you. Help! Somebody stop that punk! He has my kid! Don't let him get away. Aw, nice! Rixtrus, what are we working on today? I'm glad my dulcet tones can help you along with that. Game's like, don't be reading about Rocky Johnson now, Andy. Go fight that guy. Where's my boy? Oi! I may have hit him too hard. Whoa! Where'd you learn a suplex like that? Are you kidding? You never heard of the Cavana wrestling family? That's you? You're Crunch Carana? The Carveners are members in every promotion across the toy room. Figuring out why an API is no longer sending information that we need for a client. Oh, I know what those words and letters mean, but I don't know what those words mean. Better believe it. My son, Tense, was all set to be the big name in our family, until his gang, the Smarks, made off with him and started these ransom notes. I've been paying, but they haven't given him back. I came here to my wrestling hero statue for guidance, and one of those punks shows up with another note. It's more than I could bear. I've got to go. I have to make a payment to them in the park in Chokeslam City before they do something drastic. Rocky Johnson used to put the hurt on his opponents with a Boston Crab, or his signature, the stupendous Johnson Shuffle. No, I just can't read about Rocky Johnson right about now. Okay, well, there you go. Whoa, cool guy. We're gonna go get him on our team. Right? Because that's how British Bulldog started. Was we went to the statue and they went, "Give me back my dog." And then side quest, and now we got British Bulldog on our side. Well, that's what I'm going to be doing today. Are you What's-A-Face from Mario? Was it Vivian? Forget it. My meat grinder could come up with a better catchphrase. And I'll never get chummy with her, understand? You okay? What happened? Those two are supposed to cut a promo together, but they can't stand each other. Ugh, I'll never be ready. What's the cause of all the animosity? Just some bruised egos floating up like a bad case of mat rash. Dee threw Belinda through a table last week after she insulted him in the ring, but now they're scripted to work together in a tag team match. Maybe you could use that. Do you have any idea where they could have gone? Dee is probably over in the park. Belinda's probably working out her aggression with a shopping spree. I have an idea. Wait here. Well, no, that's the classic angle, though, isn't it? Hey! It's Mario! With rubber bands hanging from his cheek and wild declarations spewing from his mouth, Captain Lou Albano was a one-of-a-kind presence in and out of the ring. His heel mannerisms and boisterous appearance marked him as the type of wrestler or manager that could provoke and infuriate other wrestlers, and even the crowd. Albano's showmanship took him beyond the arena, and he helped bridge the gap between wrestling and other forms of entertainment, including music and cartoons. It is Mario! Look at him! I'm Captain Lou and I'm gonna do to Mario. There was an episode of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show where they were like, "Oh no, Captain Lou's been kidnapped. I wonder if we could get Mario on the case." And he's like, "No, I'm sleeping." And like at the time, it never twigged that was the joke. Because, you know, I was just a dumb kid watching the Mario cartoon. But now it's like, oh. And that's why Roddy Piper showed up. Because the Wrestle Buddies. Is that one guy? Nostalgia Critic? I'm gonna say yes, because I don't know that guy's name. And don't care to. I've had it! Oh man, here we go again. That was Grand Theft Auto! You again! Thanks for the deception. Now give that punk to me. Hold on. You can't talk if you suplex him into bits. You're wasting your time. I'll never talk. Okay. They're in Malibu Heights. We've got to get him back. Let's go. Hold on. They know you, obviously. They see you coming, they'll scatter. I've got a better idea. I can do that, right? Oh, I can do that, because Malibu Heights is where they filmed the boat explosion parody. So I get to go, and I get to go do that. Well, here's me saying I'd like to do the plot and keep things going, but also, no. I'm gonna go get Rocky Johnson on my team, and all will be well. Don't you worry, the main objective marker. I'll come back to you, but first, I have asked Goldfish Teeth about a Bongo Cat Adeli emote. They didn't get back to me yet. That's cool. They're busy with work. I have suggested Hug for the other one because people have asked about a Hug emote. We will workshop some ideas. Oh man, I have to go through the whole way again. This is returning to Midgard from Final Fantasy VII after you go through Juno. Can't even... This is why they put the slide to escape the ice cream factory quickly. Because I'll bet you it's repopulated. Fine. We can come back and we can get some experience later. I'm gonna have to fight this guy, aren't I? Sure am. Well, that's fine. I know where I'm going this time. And all I need to do is just, like, fight my way to the top of the tower. And it's experience. You always need experience.
That's all I need.
Let's get some moves in. Stunned is good. Basically, I need to learn animation and do emotes, is what you are saying. I could be tempted to go for that, but at the same time,
The expert of execution.
I don't know. I mean, I appreciate all works done for my channel, and I will showcase it. The emotes, not the emotes, the sub-badges that you see were done by Elana, right? The Gaming Cat. Who is somebody I have watched for a while. We've hung out, we've chatted. He's a cool guy. And I said, hey, if you want to like practice doing some pixel art, do you want to maybe do some little penguins for my channel? Maybe wearing like extravagant hats. And he did! What, bro? And here we are, like a year and a half later. Plus. And I'm still using them. Well, it's not a year and a half later. It is a year and a half later, excuse me. Because I have the Flower Crown badge. There you go. Ooh, actually, do you know what I can do? If I go to Malibu Beach, I can sell all this junk I've been picking up. And I can get more money, and buy more potions, and... I just generally, like, spend money on stuff that you spend money on in RPGs. See, I've learned. Save before entering the world map, because it will crash. Yeah? I'm gonna make that the thumbnail. Don't take a picture of that, Andy. Don't look at it. People must not know that this game crashed. It's fine. I've mentioned this in the mod chat. Like, I joke about it all the time. Oh man, the game's going to crash. But like, could you actually not do that? Please don't do that. Your job is to run. Ideally well. Why aren't you? Well, there's the thing, Ren. I checked to make sure that it's not my console. Because it's not an original run Switch, but it's an early run Switch. This is an old console. But like, no, it's not my console. The game just crashes a lot. That's one of the biggest downsides in essentially every review of this game is, oh boy, does this game crash a lot. Okay. Go to the beach in Malibu Heights, it said, and so I shall. It's mostly almost exclusively when transitioning to the world map. Not from, but to. And I don't know why. If I had to guess, it just doesn't like loading all the tiny sprites. But that would be a guess. What do I know? Not making video games anymore. What's that? Facebreak Forest. Did I do that? No, I didn't go that way yet, because I didn't need to go that way yet. We get to Malibu Heights via boat. Oh. Do I go from San Sebastian to Malibu? If that's a fast travel point, you'd think it'd just fast travel to, like, all available points. But there you go. Seems to say no. Well, that's not going to work, will it? Because if I go to the glory fields, it will ask if I want to go to Calgary. And the answer is no. Well, maybe we're not going to go and save Rocky Johnson right now. Maybe we'll go and do that a little bit later. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe I just miss a side quest. I don't know. That happens in RPGs. I feel really bad when that happens, but yeah. Sometimes as RPGs, that's like, there's a lot of RNG involved, there's a lot of grinding involved, there's a lot of absolute nonsense, like getting Tidus' ultimate weapon in Final Fantasy X, and after a while, I just refuse. No, I say. I shan't play this game. Yeah, all right. We'll go find Rocky Johnson later on. Maybe it's down here. Oh yeah. Double G, double O, double N E. I did that last time. Still funny. I want everybody to know. I do know how to spell JEFFJARREET at speed, apparently, but it's not double E at all, so I don't know how to spell it, and that's the same mistake I made when reading the text box last time, and I've been beating myself up about it ever since, and will continue to do so, apparently, because you get it right, Andy. Or don't. Scammer that man. We don't like him. Yeah. I think this one I do have to fight. Yeah, because there's no way I'm getting around this without him seeing me. But hey, there's one fight out of a potential 3 so far. That's pretty good. I remember the important part, though, which is the start of the final Nitro night when Vince McMahon's just like, no, I'm the best. I'm the main event. This initial thing is going to be mostly just for Empirical Woodland and myself, but hopefully I can elaborate reasonably quickly. Jeff Jarrett being fired by the WWF is really, really weird. It's one of those flashpoint moments where, like, the wrestling landscape is what it is today specifically because of that. And, like, okay. You've got Brian Pillman doing his thing. I respect you, Booker Man. And yeah, Jeff getting fired. Because Jeff Jarrett specifically wasn't fired, but wasn't rehired when the WWF bought out its competition. And because of that, he went and made his own company, and that's how we got TNA. And that didn't do super great. And that's how it became Impact and Global Force, and then Impact again. And then all of these things happened because of this one thing. Isn't that weird to think about? It is to me.
One shot.
That, honestly, I feel like that's the kind of tag team maneuver that this game needs a little more of. Or at least that's the kind of synergy that this game needs a little more of. Not specifically
All I need.
set up for tag team, do the too cool arm wave spot, right? But Brink has the ability to fatigue opponents. Stag has the ability to deal extra damage to fatigued opponents. That's really good synergy. Focus on that, lads. Gothic Lolly is here and lurking. Hello, welcome on in. We're playing WrestleQuest, and I'm sorry I had to go before your stream was up yesterday. I had to get up to go to work at 5 in the morning today. Not a good time. By which I mean not a good time of day, or just a good time in general. But I hope that I did well in XCOM. I hope I'm not dead. I hope I get to come back and enjoy the next stream, and I'm not banned for letting the team down and dying on your watch.
Comes a blazing.
On Overwatch. There you go. Good lick. Go watch Gothic Lolly, everyone. I raid into her frequently. She's great. Well, that's fine. You know what? We got lost. We wandered off. We got a level. Each. And now, we get to continue. I don't even remember what that's from, but it's ingrained into my mind that you say the word each, you follow it up with a group chant of each. Right. Is that the Ghostbusters house? On the right-hand side there, it looks a little bit like the Ghostbusters house. I had that. It was pretty good. Right. Chokeslam City. Let's go. I'm doing my absolute best not to refer to the city by its full name, but there you go. Wow, this is it, the PAW headquarters, the center of wrestling in the toy room. Just think about all the greats that came through here. The Brooder, Grim Jim, Meltdown, Luchador. I miss Luchador, man. Me too. And San Sebastian, the town, the way they appreciate LCW, really reminds me of home. Of your dad and NCW. Getting homesick, cuz? This is the longest I've ever been away from home and the family. You don't miss them? I do. Ma, Celine, Pa. Especially Pa. I feel like he'd know what to do right now. What do you mean? Huh? Nothing. We're teasing a tag team split. Brink's the popular one. And they want to run with him. And, he's not sure if he wants to do that. Oh my god, I had this exact playset. I know what this is, and I had this. And there was a little lift over on this side, and you put the car in it, and you turn the handle, and it makes a little pinging sound every time it goes up. And then it pushes it out, and it wheels down here to the petrol pumps. Oh, what a blast of nostalgia. And it wasn't... See, it wasn't Playmobil. It was that kind of, like, peg person. So... What is that other quest? Go this way, says the quest marker. I think I shall. Actually, yeah, here's a thought. Can I go do stuff in the mall? Because now the pay-per-view is over. The pathways should be open? The pathways are open. Alright, let's follow this question mark and see what it does. Oh! Does that mean that, like, the bowling alley is open? Rin, thank you very much for the lurk. Please enjoy the lurk. Why can I go into a bridal store? No clowning around here. Just the best deals on tactical wedding gear. Yes! Tactical heels. Bulletproof dress. Oh, that's great. I'm so happy. Catch. Guarantees that all basic strikes will cause knockback. Alright, sell a couple of those. Get a bit of my money back. Yeah, see this way. Actually, do you know what? No, because I might need it. I'm doing that horrible thing that I always do, but I might need it later. They can all go. Like, I could just sell these, keep one of everything. I won't need it. Oh, but what if I do? Ah, whatever. There we go. There we go. Right. I'm glad that I did that. That's funny. Actually, hang on. Hold on. Did I just see what I think I just seen? I did. I'm going to click on that there and push that button. Empirical Woodland, I'm lurking. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. I'm there. Ah ha ha! It makes sense that the arcade was closed because the pay-per-view was on. What are you gonna do? Right. Did I just see Jesse Ventura? Did I just see Jesse Ventura? Did I just see Zombies Ate My Neighbors? No, I didn't see Jesse Ventura. Apparently that's Luna Vachon's head. I would not have believed that at such a small scale, but that's also fine. But, yeah, zombies ate my neighbors! Don't give me a hard time about the game, Zoe. At least I don't cheat at pinball. It's not cheating, dipstick. It's called tilting. Hey, it's the Soda Mule. Good to see you. Come to test your mettle with some gaming? I was pretty good at these fighting games back when I was a kid, but I don't think I'd be that good anymore. Unless powerbombing an arcade cabinet counts. Wrestling and video games, now there's a combination. Speaking of wrestling and video games, do you two know anything about a Jake the Snake video game? Jake wishes he did. Shut up. There's this weird handheld game at the back of the arcade. It's old school stuff. It says Jake on it, so that'd be right up my alley, alright? Wrong. I'm terrible at it. Can't even get on the high score list. Face it, bro. You'll never beat Damien. Damien? Name on the first spot in the high score list. I think you better show me this video game. Maybe I could do better. We can let the cream rise to the top. Totally. There's a secret tunnel behind the green arcade cabinet at the northern wall. The cream of the crop always rises to the top, everyone. That's how it goes. Everybody knows this. Those two are absolutely Zombies Ate My Neighbors. What a ridiculous callback. I love that game. Can this be it? The Jake the Snake prototype once thought last forever? This is wrestling and video game myth right here, amigo. Look, Damien has the first place score. I wonder if I can beat him. I don't have a choice. I've got to try and win this one. Oh, that's great. You see my button inputs. Alright, what am I doing? Start. Oh, man, the height of video games right here. Remember when your phone could do this? And it was... Oh, man, it was the height of gaming. Oh, I hate this. I hate it when it's right on the edge. There you go. There you go. And the game does it again. Just to spite me. Well, get ready to be doing this for essentially the rest of the stream, everybody. Because I'm not very good at Snake. And I'm pretty sure that you get a bonus for doing this. You get Damien as an assist. There you go. You put him in a bag. And you use him to terrify... most people, let's be honest. Dang it! Dang it! There you go. I should have checked the high score, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. I don't know what I need to do beyond my best, which I always do. Honest. But, yeah. Actually, first game of Snake that I ever played was on the Amstrad CPC. It was a type-in game. My dad wrote it. I say wrote it. He like, got it from the magazine and typed it in. And it ran way too fast. Which, wasn't him. But, that's just how it ran. It was just far too fast. I've got a button. What does the button do? I don't know, but I can sure push it. I was hoping it was like a dash button. You don't get a dash button. Can I pause? I can. Because, what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna drop that a little bit. And then I'm gonna play a bit of that because fun as this music is, I want to listen to something that's gonna make me laugh when I think about it, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this. So there you go. Why do I have the snake music from Time Splitters 2 just to hand? Because it's great. And I feel like it's a lot better for what we're doing right now than the previous thing that we were asked to do, which is listen to some cool vaporwave. Don't get me wrong, like a bit of vaporwave. I also like Time Splitters 2. So, wait, was this 2? Yeah, Time Splitters 2, because this was in the Arctic base level. Which is the damn multiplayer level, but like at the bottom, not the top. And now we're doing Time Splitters trivia because it's bloody Snake! Give me something to work with! This is actually fine. Like, when we get to this speed, I'm happy with this speed. Because, oh wow, that music does, that's got a really low loop time, doesn't it? Yes, it does. You're not supposed to play this game for very long, I guess. Yeah, there you go. I suppose I should be grateful it's not Pong. I feel like if you're gonna do retro games, it's going to be Snake or Pong. Because they are fairly easy to do, I would imagine. I mean, it is fairly easy to do. Like, the CPC can do it. Most things can do it. My old Samsung flip phone could do it. And that had one color. Dang it! You would best believe that I'm just going to sit here and do this until I get the high score, okay? Because I've had this mini quest in my to-do list for quite some time, and if you think I'm gonna find it and just turn it off and not do it, well, you've got something else coming, everybody. And that something else is a dedicated Snake stream. Man, could you even imagine? I wonder if I could find the code that my Dad used for Snake on the CPC, and then put that into another CPC stream? Probably. Because the magazines that we got, Amstrad Action, it's archived online entirely. You just go and read it and be like, wow, this is incredibly embarrassing, actually, for the most part, but like, there's a lot of cool tech tips and stuff. And there were just pages and pages of handwritten code. Copy it into your system, everyone. Play Snake. It's like software piracy, but old-timey and cool. Than it currently is. Congratulations! New high score! Thank God for that, because I don't want to play any more Snake right about now. Oh, that is just barely a new high score. Oh. Oh, I would die. Are you sure you want to quit? Hell yeah, I want to quit the minigame. Get out of here. I ain't playing more of that. Toma! I've done it! Take that, Damien! Time to put my name down. Well, well, here we are. A competitor has risen to stake their claim on my high score list. It's true! Jake the Snake, sir! Wow, this is incredible! Stop. I'm not here to congratulate you. I'm here to slay you. Sir? Senor Serpiente, listen! See, that top spot didn't just belong to Damien. It belongs to the dark side. Dios mío! And you can keep it. All you have to do is get through Damien. And me. Yo! Yo, what? Oh, I had best be winning this fight. Why is the Bruder half dead? No! Oh, no! Oh, this isn't gonna go well at all.
Today's announcement? Hey.
Bruder isn't actually all that dead. It's just his health bar being all wonky and sideways. I see that. Do you see that? I see that. Well, guess what? Doomsday device! Please do not drop Jake on his head. He can't take anymore! Oh my god! That was ridiculous! But also lore accurate. You get hit with a Doomsday device, you are not getting back up again. Okay. Okay. Good. Now that was a battle. I haven't fought like that in some time. Jake the Snake Roberts, it was an honor to face you in the ring. And I can't believe this game is only a prototype. You truly deserve a video game of your own. I agree. And you deserve to be at the top of its high score list. Really? You mean it? Like a snake, like fate, like a life and death itself, I'm cruel. But I'm fair. Which is why I'm offering you a reward. You can now invoke the dark power and venom of my devious finishing move, the DDT. Whoa! see you around, friend. And remember, trust me, the snake will always bite back. Worth it. Totally worth it. I am saving before the game crashes and we don't get to play 20 minutes of Snake again. I'm gonna go tell Empirical Woodland what I just did. And he's gonna be so sorry that he was streaming with his own friends and playing a really cool dice-looking game, actually. And not, you know, watching me play 20 minutes of Snake and fight Jake Roberts. Gotta put that summon into practice. Right. What is next? Next is side quest down here. Rixtress, you were here yesterday when I was actually somewhat, I don't want to say venomous, but like spiteful. Spiteful is a good way. That's how I was yesterday. Little spiteful. What does that do? Screw it, I've got enough to build one. There you go. I don't think I was particularly spiteful yesterday, even when I was speaking in a mean tone, because that's not me as a person. I don't hold on to stuff like that, because what would be the point? Like, genuinely, Empirical Woodlands are free to go do his own thing, and so is anyone else in the building. I'm happy for the people who are here. I don't begrudge the people who are not, because man, there's a lot of stuff you can be doing right about now, you know? Right, that's Heal and Shakes. That's the park. There's something going on over here. Yeah, exactly. I don't believe that I am capable of spite. I don't hold on to stuff. I mean, what will happen is... What? Hi, what? Oh, is that just over there? Okay. Cool. Let's go follow you around. But like, what happens at work and the like is if something bad happens, you'll get that knee-jerk reaction of like, oh, you son of a... Ah, you know what? It's fine. I'm not actually mad. Why would I be mad? I ain't mad. Why does the game want me to go that way? I don't know. But I'm not going to. Plot is now this way. And like, I will remember stuff. Like with so for people who aren't watching Cursed Mountain or who just weren't here for yesterday's stream, I talked a little bit about a bad manager I'd had in the past. And like I said, I'll tell you about it. I can recall what happened. But at the same time, I'm just like, whatever. Oh. How better things to think about. I've moved on. I'm playing WrestleQuest. I'm hanging out with friends. I stream now. That's amazing. That was PAW. They're moving fast. Elephant has issued a challenge for the first match between our organizations. Tag team match in Calgary. But since we only have one wrestler, they expect us to forfeit. Whoa. You think these 30-inch rattlesnakes could just sit by coiled up and idling? Valet, you can count me in as part of your organization. Yeah, together we can take on anyone! Even Grim Jim and Brink Logan? You say Grim Jim? He's PAW's most decorated champion. And he's supposed to be retired. He's gonna get a massive pop when he shows back up, dude. And I've been hearing lots of talk on the podcast about Brink Logan. He's pretty popular. Supposed to be a master technical wrestler. Master technician on the rise, and a celebrated dark villain. Quite the partnership, don't you think? Speaking of partnerships, if we want to start this organization off with a bang, we're missing something. Endorsements? Legal paperwork? A logo? Tax ID number? Jim! Okay, so there's a lot we're missing. But now that Ken is available again, he can take care of all that. No, I'm referring to something else. A real spicy promo video. We can start by doing a little Slam for the Troops event in the Glory Fields. I like it! Say, Valet, what's the name of our new promotion? The Figurine Wrestling Coalition. FWC, baby. This is something that WW... I know F used to do. I'm pretty sure E does it as well. Just go put on a show for station soldiers in wherever they are stationed. And like, yeah, good times. The Logan boys, good to see you. Ready for your next assignment? I need you to do something for me. Something that doesn't involve wrestling. Mr. Font? You okay? You sound a bit different. Never better, Stag. Now listen, a shipment of backstage equipment was hit by some punks on the way to Chokeslam City. I need someone I can trust to track down and retrieve it. I have a private investigator searching for it, but he could use some backup. He's waiting for you outside. Hang back a moment, Brink. Have you thought about what we spoke about on the phone? I have, Mr. Font. Stag is family. We've been wrestling together since the beginning. I know he has his flaws, but his heart is always in the right place. I hope you understand. Of course I do, my boy. Don't worry, PAW can stand to have Dash talents as its face, at least for a little while. Thank you, Mr. Font. And don't worry about Stag. I'll whip him into shape. Certainly. I just hope you don't hurt your back carrying him. Huh? Good luck on your mission. Report back when you're finished. My brother describes your streams as like medicine. I'll take being medicine. Brink, you sure about this? This isn't what we signed up for. This is no different than when we This is no different than when we threw down with Cold Front to save Dad's promotion. Way I see it, we're just serving our company. Are you guys the Logans? You must be the private investigator Mr. Font was talking about. Oh? Oh, yeah, that's me. And you're in luck. I had some broken knees in my investigation and found the location. Of the shipment. Don't you mean breakthroughs? I've heard it both ways. Now let's go. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't level up Radcod, like, at all! Real action hook, spelt like he's an orc. Well, let's try and get some actual stats in, my boy, so that we are able to Really? This guy's a face? Well, I guess I'm a face. Yeah, you can have razor enhancements. Oh, actually... I mean, A, I don't have anything that I can make. That's fine. But no, you can't make the ray. Okay. I was wondering if Radcod could equip, like, the ray gun or something like that. But it appears the answer is no. Hello, are you Consequences Queen? Soul Train Jones. In between signing autographs and eating breadsticks, I come down here to get a massage to restore my meat sauce energy. Guys need the knots worked out of your plastic. It's only 1,000 slam bucks. No. I should have known that was the hospital. Because that's the hospital logo on the minimap. But, yeah, there you go. This looks super legal. Don't worry about it. Everything's grand. Man, it's dark. Brink, doesn't that visor of yours have night vision? What? Why would it? Shut it. I hear something. A moose, a fish, and a hitman walk into a punk bar. You guys again. Do you have a monopoly on squatting in abandoned buildings or something? Oh, you didn't let me finish my joke. Sparrows. The only thing worse than punk music is punk humor. Listen, just hand us the shipment and we'll let you get back to polishing each other's pivot joints in the dark. Buzz off. We don't care who they belong to. We stole them fair and square. Yeah. T-crotch armbands and swivel joints will get a great price on the toy black market. Swivel joints? T-crotch bands? Oh, are you a moose or a parrot? You repeating me? Get him! At the very least, I know that I can take these two without Radcod, but... Oh, no! I really wish I had leveled up Radcod. Oh, I'm dead sure that's what they were going for, Rickstress. Like, essentially any time Vanessa says anything to Jimmy and he's like, well, I don't mind if I do. Just got to finish off a plate of my mama's pasta fazool. Not fast enough to hit that dude. What do you... Why wouldn't you attack Radcod? He's got nothing. Well, that's what happened. Was that 2 levels in 1? Sure was. Fish, please. Good name. Come on, boys. This is the best part. Cool off before you melt down. Ha ha! Give me that. A scoop slammer. That absolutely looks like it's something for you. Yep, there it is. Discontinued novelty wrestling gift. Weapon rating 59. Honestly, I thought that was just like a clutched together little thing. And that's Radcod's thing. That he's like pieced together like a broken toy, and someone is just like Sid from Toy Story, right? The toy is broken. I'm gonna put it back together just like this.
I'm the expert of execution.
I should probably check out what some of Radcod's moves are. Right, so what do we got? Soften up the enemy. Osmose. Empowering the attacks of your allies with electricity. Not too shabby. I mean, I still don't need it. Well, no, you... When I describe, you know, Sid from Toy Story, you know what I mean. Like, Radcod is one of Sid's creations. And that's why his weapon here is, like, an ice cream scoop with some rubber bands. Because, like, yeah, that'll be good for little attacks. There we go. That movie came out when I was in primary school. That is so weird to think about. That's one of Jimmy's voice clips. Alright, you can...
I'll never go in guns a-blazing.
do one of those.
All I need.
But, yeah, that movie came out when I was in primary school. And they kind of gave him a happy ending, I guess. Because, I think Toy Story 4 is the movie I'm thinking of. But there's one where, like, there's a bin man just living his best life. And it's clearly, like, adult Sid. And, like, I don't know. I think it's nice that they did that when they could have just gone... And then he was horrible forever. And never learned his lesson, that boy. I'll say this. At the very least, Radcod's getting levels. Levels and levels and levels. Oh no. It's a sliding tile dungeon! Whatever did I do to you, game? I thought, maybe it's just an English thing, but like, putting teddy bears and stuff on the grill of your van or your truck, that's just like a thing that people do. it's an unfortunate thing that people do. It makes me feel real sad because I anthropomorphize stuff. Nice! I anthropomorphize stuff super easily. So, you know, Toy Story. Surely the teddy bear tied to the front of that truck is really sad, right? But no, it's just a thing that people do, isn't it? It's not necessarily Sid being mean, although he is. He got over being traumatized by toys pretty quickly. Does that count? I think that counts. Don't get me wrong. He's the villain. I'm not going to deny that Sid is the villain. I do see the ornament shaped like bowls hanging off Toba. Well, do you know what? If people have trans trucks, that's absolutely fine.
I'll never go in guns a-blazing.
We do not discriminate
Execution.
damn it! Against trans vehicles in my community. Radcod, you're not very good at this. That's my fault for not using you. But, you know, that's fine. He didn't even need that. Hey. Those trucks did not come with those balls. They were affixed later. That's trans in my book. This guy is too scummy to have a kick-ass special move like Thunderstruck Meteora. You can't do that. Redism, sadism, Radenfreud. So that's going to be his heel face mechanics, which is... Hey! There you go. It was playing two pieces of music at once. You shouldn't be able to do that. Your suffering makes me stronger. When an enemy is defeated or suffers a debuff, Radcod gets +5 power for a turn. Passive. Requires face karma. That's not a face karma. What are you talking about? When a friendly unit is defeated or suffers a debuff, Radcod... Nope. Both of those are villain moves. So now... go this way, and that should let me go onto this little bit here, fight you, and get myself a present. Also, Rickstress, that is a thoroughly unpleasant setup right there. And, like, I know that's not a you thing. And it's not you going, oh, yeah, well, here's what we've got. Here's a question. Are you just... Are you just susceptible to instant KO? Because chance to KO has always worked on her. And, yeah, no, that's great. Alright, what else we got? Cut the wire. The crowd? Who cares about the crowd? Deactivate the hype meter and its effect for 3 turns. Oh, that's busted! I should have had this guy in my team for longer if he could do that. That's going to be especially useful for the Logans because I'm having trouble keeping the hype meter up with these guys. Less so now that I'm doing more and more special moves. But, yeah. Wow, okay. Nice. So. Although, I wonder if Radcard having that, if ever I need to fight him, can the AI now do that? I always appreciate when games do that. You actually do fight the... Oh. Well, he's going down. He's nearly going down. I don't actually need to fix him up, I don't think. Because he's going to get level up after this. Surely. Yep, there he goes. Twice. Twice times. Get that health back. In the interests of fairness, I don't believe I checked out what that was. I'm gonna go and do that right now. Right after I get this present. Charisma boosts. Right, gimmicks for Mr. LF Font. In the interests of fairness, winning is only fair when you're the one doing it. First time the hype meter reaches -20, it will reset to 0. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm glad I did that. So I think it's kind of obvious what's going on game-wise, but in case it's not, this panel is a movable panel. If I approach it, like, from here, it will go up. From here, it will go left. And that's whence sliding tile puzzle comes in. Now we can go. And this is tutorializing that. That's pretty clever, actually. Like, if you didn't know, if you don't know, no, you know. A catchphrase is not getting over. Okay. I'm wondering if chance to KO is, at least in part, based on enemy type. So like in Final Fantasy games, level 5 death is a good example. There are certain enemies that will always get hit with level 5 death, because they are hard-coded into the game. The Grand Dragons in 9 is a good example, because that's a great leveling spot. Requires a lot of luck, but if you want to like power level Queen right at the start, you can. This guy's name is Rip Van Sprinkle. That's a pretty good ice cream based pun. It's the survival of the fishiest as Radcod attacks a friend to heal himself. Did I read that name correctly? It may have just said survival of the fittest, which is, if it doesn't, it should have done. That's a much better pun. Hopefully I didn't do my bit where I do a better pun than the game. I thought I left this behind when I stopped playing D3 games, but here we are. Right. Nope, survival of the fishiest. My pun was better. Not quite what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Rin is back! Welcome back, Rin! We have broken into an ice cream factory on the trail of some missing toy parts. What are they? Yes!
I'll never go in guns a-blazing.
Oh, well, there you go. Apparently, I just got incredibly lucky every other time I did that. Cool. How was your time away from the computer? Hopefully it was nothing serious, and it was just, you know, something you needed to go do. And, yeah, everything's fine. Am I close to leveling up? I don't think I am.
I'll never go in guns a-blazing.
That's a really interesting mechanic. Like, these three are working well together. I mentioned Brink and Stag being able to induce fatigue and capitalize on it, but yeah, no, like, Rad Cod's up there as well. I regret everything. Everything.
Expert of execution.
Alright, come on. Come on. Do something good. Get this guy KO'd. Not like that, you're not. Well. Actually, that's fine. Stag took barely any damage, but Radcod's healed up. Like, alright. What a weird maneuver. What a weird maneuver! Anzuelo de la Muerte. C-card a la Boxwood. Yeah, I'm starting to realize maybe we should have put Radcod in the team when we had the chance with Jimmy, yeah? Yeah. Oh well. So that's not strictly necessary. Why can't I go back? Because I was still stood there and the game hadn't, like, despawned yet. That's why. Okay. So if I go down... and I collect a power boost, that's fine too. I'm still tempted to hold on to that stuff in case Muchacho Man shows up and I can just pour resources into him. He's the main character. He's the reason why I'm here. But you know what? No reason we can't top up Brink as well. I'm not going to turn on the maximally powerful button. But I want you guys to know that I'm tempted to do that. Like, you get to areas like this, where it's like, yeah, I know how these encounters go. It's just the way of RPGs, I suppose, isn't it? Nope. You. That's a really good attack. You just have to, like, there's two separate attacks that you have to very quickly react to and deal with. It's just tough. Now then, is that punk rock bell good for anything? No, it's not. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I feel like actually going to an ice cream factory wouldn't be as wacky and whimsical as this. It would probably be kind of boring. And mechanical.
Take one shot.
Actually, no, we did that once! It wasn't an ice cream factory, but at one point my family did this, I'm pretty sure it was with, like, my mum's work or whatever. We went to the Cadbury Chocolate Factory. And yeah, there's a cool little museum bit where it's like, you know, how many fudge bars tall are you? But the actual factory tour of the chocolate factory was just like, and this conveyor belt goes around, and it goes to what we call the wrapping room, which is a conveyor belt full of wrapping machines. And like, yeah, Ricksters, you get it. I want to go to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and hilarious OSHA violation and get dunked on by some people dressed in lederhosen. Not a single fatality on this trip. Speaking of Wonka, the new movie was great. Was it? I haven't seen it because
I'm locked and loaded.
admittedly, I'm going based on the original, best movie, which teaches us all that Willy Wonka should be equal parts whimsical and murderous. I fully believe that at no point during filming did those children quite know what was coming next. Like the start of that boat section, legitimate terror on the faces of those kids. They didn't know he was gonna start screaming at them. And then, like, oh, it's happening. It just keeps on coming. Fun fact, I thought I had imagined that sequence. Because, like, what? You know, kids movie. Happy kids movie. They sing songs, and it's a happy ending. No, there's a bit where that chicken gets its head cut off. What? And it's like the centipede's on the face, and you make a good point, actually. A world of pure imagination, just bits of the movie that don't exist.
I'm locked and loaded.
And it's a shame, actually, because reportedly Roald Dahl hated it. That's why they never made Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. Because Roald Dahl was like, I'm putting it in my will. None of you are touching this movie again. Or something to that effect. And like, oh okay. And that's why we have 3 Charlie and the Chocolate Factories, or whatever it is. And no Great Glass Elevator. Which is fine, because Great Glass Elevator is... You thought Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was bonkers. It keeps going.
I'll never go in guns a-blazing.
The grandparents turn into babies, and they go to a space station with, like... They're called Vermicious Canids, and they're just, space leeches that are shapeshifters. I'm pretty sure that's just the surface level insanity as well. It keeps going. And I like how the only part of this I can remember is the term vermicious cnids, because that's not a thing that exists, Andy. Oh, hello, I want that. Sounds like I'm describing Doctor Who. I mean, fair. Please enjoy your appointment. I will catch up with you afterwards and later. Have a good time. I know that Doctor Who has cribbed from other pop culture science fiction in the past. I believe canonically the Doctor has an interocitor in the TARDIS, which is hilarious, is what it is. Perfect gear, for those like, when hype is negative, you deal 100... Oh! Oh! Oh, that would be so strong for Brink! Oh, you're getting that! And you don't need that. So you can have this... you can have this cool cape. Because I feel like he doesn't really need to set stuff on fire anymore. Not now that he's... Because again, that's another bit of synergy. Stag was able to set people on fire. Sure, Brink can capitalize on that. But yeah, the movie This Island Earth, or Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie, in that, the aliens send down a device called an interocitor. And you have to be like a super genius to construct it from scratch. Just from the component parts that they send to you. And yeah, I believe canonically the Doctor has one of those. There was one... I forget which Doctor it was. The one with not Amazon. That episode, the Doctor's getting pulled away by janitors, and they're like, oh no, the Doctor's getting pulled away, and they're like, I'm a janitor. Surely you know my friend, Roger Wilco. And I'm like, hey, I know what the name is. So the show, yeah, the show's not above, like, giving a nod and a wink to other things. I would not be surprised if there is a throwaway line somewhere that vermicious canids exist. Nice! I see a wall of text. I'll read that when I don't have to look at button prompts. Okay. The temporal interocitor was an experimental device to communicate across space-time, created by the 5th Doctor and Nis... Well, there you go. I have not seen a great deal of the 5th Doctor. Mainly because my Doctor is Tom Baker. And honestly, you've got a lot to do to catch up to the madman in the box called Tom Baker, right? Because that's... I have mentioned that is what I should like to be if I were in the position of a doctor, which is snipe hunting through space-time, right? And Leela's pretty cool as well. Anyway... Your doctor is Matt Smith, but now it's on. You're watching the classics. Good shout. It's really interesting to see where they go, or at least where they have come from with some stuff like this. Ah! I was like, when it loaded, I was like, "Are you about to get a KO?" No. You know, looking on it, I think the KO is actually just me. Deals damage based on missing hit points. Oh, you're going to be Pumpkinhead from Final Fantasy, aren't you? Maximum hit points minus current hit points equals the damage that you do. Yeah, no, it's interesting to see where they come from with, like, no budget to some budget to, oh my god, it's Doctor Who. Put the entire BBC behind it. Let's go. I stand by The Face of Evil being one of the best stories. It is the one that I... Like, if people want to look at classic Doctor Who, that's the one that I go to. Because The Face of Evil has a lot of stuff in it that, like... You don't see a lot of in Doctor Who. Particularly the consequences of your actions. They kind of matter. What are you doing? Or literally anything with Ace in it where Ace gets to be cool. But nothing comes to mind specifically, just in general. Go look at Ace. She's cool. I like Ace. Need a little counter on the wall. Days since CPC Gamer has gushed over Ace. It's reset to 0. Thank you very much. She was cool. She didn't care. She developed Nitro 9 and blew stuff up. Spirit Boost. I don't know why I said it in a nerd voice, but there you go. Do you know what? Disney money. That is, in fact, a good way of saying what Doctor Who is currently rocking in terms of its budget. Because I could honestly believe it. It's... I want to say yes. Like, isn't Ace the head of an organization now at some point? Like, you're trying to make me dig up half-remembered things on the fly. It's not going to go super well, Rickstress. But I want to say that the Doctor goes to, like... Oh, let's go to HQ. Here's the boss. And Ace is just like, oh yeah, it's you. I remember you. You left me to die, you dick. Actually, that probably never happened. I'm pretty sure that the like Virgin Extended Universe doesn't exist anymore. Because in that one, Ace realizes she doesn't need the Doctor anymore and joins, like, the Space Police! And just goes around being awesome. Like, yes, please. Wait, okay, so, if I'm reading this right, I think this is gonna do... If I'm reading... Alright, I think it's gonna do 892 damage. I don't know how much damage that did.
That's all I need.
No, I'm thinking of the old, like I say, the Virgin Megastore's extended universe Doctor Who stories, like the magazines and the books and stuff. But Ace is like, she's either Space Police or Space Bounty Hunter. Either way, it's like, oh yeah, just keep being the coolest and best, please. This is far too nice in terms of a soundtrack to a wretched hive of scum and villainy where we are here to, like, steal back some stolen parts. But, whatever. Are you... Oh, are you gonna be a lift sequence? I bet that's gonna be a lift sequence, isn't it? Like Streets of Rage! Chat, could I have just come in through the back door to begin with? Yep, this is the stuff. Time to get it over to the Glory Fields for Phase 2. Glory Fields? Phase 2? What are you talking about? Yeah, it's AV equipment. For the... soldiers. But the Military Wrestling League is no more. We were there for the send-off celebration. There's only a token force remaining. Come on, man, this doesn't feel right. Look, I don't like this fish one bit, but I trust Mr. Font, okay? Don't you? Ugh, can you two just put a pin in a little squabble until Punk is dead? Again? You guys, why are you trespassing again? Another meeting? You and your crew stole something from our organization, PAW. PAW is full of only two kinds of people, the manipulators and the pawns. I should know, I used to be both. You were in PAW? Dead right, until I realized the corporate crap had taken my passion and trampled on it. All the politics and control silenced me, not just from speaking my mind, but from even asking questions. So I came here to unapologetically be myself, to come home. Great speech, and your integrity or whatever is admirable, really, but we're still leaving with this cargo. We'll see about that. I have seen 0% of current Doctor Who. Defeat the henchman before defeating Split. Let the hype drop. Suits me.
Take one shot.
Well, see, the problem is, I do not have, I don't receive television. My TV is old and does not receive signal, and I'm not paying for a TV license so I can watch like something on the laptop. Get out of here.
I'm locked and loaded.
When I want to watch stuff, I visit my parents. Thanks. Now I see you can't watch on iPlayer, because when you go to iPlayer, it's like, oi mate, you got a license to watch iPlayer, mate. And, no, I don't. Let hype fall to -20. Because as a South African, I have a UK license, Andy. Well, yeah, but I would also believe that you don't have hired goons knocking on your door going, oi mate, you got a license? Just in general? What is a TV license? Well, Neapolitan knees. What a great move. So, in order to watch, initially it was just TV, but now it's essentially any BBC products on your tablets, your laptops, for example. You have to have a TV license, which is an annual... well, it's an annual license, like a subscription fee, essentially. And, yeah, I don't have one of those, because it's money on tap that I will not use. And it's a really interesting thing, because the TV license is how the BBC is funded. I don't believe it's all, but... portions of... I can't drop this hype. I cannot drop this hype! But yeah, in theory, it is how the BBC is funded. I don't believe it is entirely funded by the licensing fee. No. The entirety of the licensing fee does not go to the BBC. Excuse me. Get that the right way around. It is essentially entirely funded by the licensing fee. But you have to have it if you want to watch any TV. So even if I don't watch the BBC, for example, if I just watch ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5, the you know, Dave, UK TV, whatever, advertising channels. Nope, you still got to pay a licensing fee for that. You got a license for that, mate. Mate. Mate, mate, mate.
Stop dishing it out. An extra scoop because you're special.
I know how I can drop the hype. I know how to drop this hype.
I'm fired up.
Stop dishing it out.
And it's the next one on my list. Let's split break out of a pin attempt. Right? Because if you go for the pin and it fails, then the hype swings all the way to his side. Yep, there you go. Drop hype to -20. So if I do that again, there you go. And the way that they do it, one of the reasons I bring this up is there are TV licensing inspectors, which is guys who come to your house and they go, you have to let us in, you definitely have to let us in, and check your license, mate, because you have to. It's the law. Don't look that up. And it's garbage. You just don't let them into your house. Yeah, exactly. Say zebra print tights. Yes. No. Yes. No. But they also, well, did you know, Ricksters, they have TV detector vans. They can tell when you're watching the TV. Don't look up how it works. It's real, okay? This ain't my last scoop. Far from it. Yeah, we did it. Watch it. You almost put these over the side. Stag, what the click was that? Whoa, take it easy, cuz. That's how it always is with you, isn't it? Take it easy. Meanwhile, I bust my bricks to get the job done. No wonder I haven't gone to the top. How can I when I've got a ball and chain attached to my hip joint? Ball and chain? Come on, cuz, I'm a big part of the honest bucks. Half of it, actually. Half of it? Half of it? Then why am I the one doing all the work? You don't train, you don't even read the briefs. And then we get here on a special assignment from Mr. Font, and you almost lose the shipment? Brink, we don't even know what's in these containers. Mr. Font said... Oh, this is so not about Mr. Font. This is about you not pulling your weight, and me dragging you from match to match. I mean, normally, when someone drags a moose, they use an ATV. Enough with the moose talk, eh? Guess I was wrong. It's okay, Brink. We all freak out from time to time, right? No. Not about freaking out. About you. Brink? What are you saying? I'm saying goodbye. Oh. So the way they do it, leave Malibu Heights to the northeast of the mall. The way they do it here is they send you an email, and then they send you letters, and then they send you threatening letters in size 18 bold red. We will be visiting. You can avoid this. Do not be prosecuted. And what I do is I just sort of let these run out for a little bit, just so as I can waste their time and resources, because, I don't know, you're a bunch of punks and I hate you. I forgot to save before going to the world map. Oh my god, I should have saved before going to the world map. Because, oh golly. What if that had gone quite wrong? Alright, do I have any cool stuff? I don't have any cool stuff. Oh, look at that! The barricades are gone now. Now we can just head up to Blind George. Debt collectors try to do those shenanigans with text in South Africa, and the texts are grey legal. Message they threw. Yeah. Hate it. Hang on there, strangers. Hey, I recognize that insignia. What are you doing out here? We're on the way to Calagaria for a wrestling match. What are a group of civilians doing in a battle zone? Run for it! Oh, I know what that question mark is. That means, like, go to the other Malibu playset, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm gonna go and do that. Oh, for sure. It's like Rick's just mentioned. I can't obviously speak for the South African side of things, but in England, at least, or the United Kingdom, at least, it's very much... We're definitely allowed to do this. Don't look up how allowed to do this we are. Just pay up, yeah? And they kind of hope that people, like I say, don't look into this. And they hope that people just pay up or let them in, and then they go, "Aha! I see your television. That means you need a license. Now you definitely need to pay." And like, it's like vampires. You know, if you don't invite them into your house, they got nothing. Go away. I feel like that's actually pretty apt description of the TV licensing, lads. Like, yeah, no. Bunch of vampires. Well, see, in England, or at least according to the... Nah, you know what? Let's keep nuking our team for a little bit, shall we? Yeah, let's give him some cool stuff. At the very least, in the United Kingdom, all of the emails and letters that you get say, if you're watching literally anything with a screen, you got an LCD display panel on your microwave? Mate, TV license. That's the sort of thing that these letters talk about. And, yeah, just people who are kind of money hungry. Really wish you weren't. Please leave. I'm not paying. And there's been a lot of talk, mostly among, that absolutely does not help me. Who is Silk? And where is she? You over here? Let's try Malibu Heights again. But yeah, people have been talking about, hey, the TV license would be fine if it was, like, opt-in to the BBC. Because none of that money goes towards, like I say, ITV or Channel 4 or 5. Because they make their money from advertising, in whole or in part, whereas the BBC does not. So sure, if I don't pay the license and I don't get those channels, cool, whatever. But No, you have to pay it even if you don't watch those, even if you're just watching trash TV. It's an unfortunate thing. That guy has my mustache. You see that? That's Nuke! Those pieces are Nuke! I need a medic bag! Thanks, the Jaded Mew. No, it's incredibly frustrating. I'm in a good situation where I can say...
Today's announcement? Hey,
Oh, you're from the TV licensing board. That's nice. And just close the door. But, you know, someone's gran might not understand that. If your nana might not know that they don't have to let these people in. And, well, by golly, surely if they've got official-looking paperwork, it must be entirely legit and on the level. And it all operates like, you know, Nigerian prince emails, essentially. And I hate it.
you skipped leg day.
It is unfair that people are allowed to do that. Genuinely didn't think I was going to get that there 3 count. Hype meter? You okay down there? What is that? Oh, that's what Radcod does. Hype meter's turned off.
You skipped leg day.
Do you know how many sites block my South African IP because SA is too close to Nigeria or Nigerian president? Oh. I hadn't actually considered that.
Time for a special assignment.
I mean, I get it. But why would that be an issue? Actually, no, because you presumably do send emails on account of where you work. But even then, that's not going to be... Why is there a question mark right there? What is that? Is that just telling me to leave? That's just telling me to leave. Okay. Well, we'll figure that out later, I suppose. Meanwhile, it's that one terrifying bit from Donkey Kong 64. You know the one. Great, another mortar. It's covering our exit. There's got to be a way to take it out. Let's look around. There might be some heavy gear nearby that's still operational. Where's my medic backpack? It's got to be in here, right? Probably down here, actually. No? Is it... What does it do? I don't know why I have that, but it's super cool. I still all of my light bright pieces. Alright, that's pretty cool. Equip. No, seriously? Oh! Field medic bag. There you go. Military grade accessories full of gear that will make healing skills more potent. Oh, and she has the explosive bouquet. I thought that was an equipable item. Alright. Cool. Well, not an equipable item. It is. Like a weapon is what I meant to say. I have to log into the back end of a lot of systems to access info on the API, and if the API is bound to log in, will they take their security very seriously? That's fair. My dad does, on his own, like this isn't something he does for a part of his job. He does a lot of cybersecurity stuff. So he's worked with people whose job it is to break into systems, and he remarkably easy in certain instances. The guy says the favorite trick that you want to do is A, go someplace with a clipboard. Nobody questions you if you got a clipboard. I'm gonna save the DDT for next time. I think we've got to have Andre show up. One of the things the guy does, you show it with a clipboard, and if you get called out, what are you doing snooping around all of this incredibly important hardware? Yeah, penetration testing, that's the one. Basically, what the guy does is he hands over a card that says, my name is John Smith, and I work for Smith Co. Cybersecurity. I'm doing, it's called penetration testing on behalf of your work with Amazon. Your boss knows about this. Please show me to your server room. And the number of people who go, well, right this way, sir. Because the dude's got a clipboard and a piece of paper that says I can do what I want. But why wouldn't you? And then he like does something that directly alerts the manager, get down here right now. And he's like, yeah, mate, you guys led me right in here. It's kind of fascinating to learn about. Dad's got loads of stories of like the courses that he's gone on and the tests that they do and what they have the kids doing. Like they say things like, oh, all right, download this app and have a bit of a play around with it just while we're waiting for the game to load, or the course to start. That's the word. Cannon sponge. Those are two hilarious words mixed together. Yeah, sure. Download this game. Have a bit of a play about while we're waiting for the course to start. And so they do. But it turns out that there's things like a camera capture program in the app they were told to download. So when they start doing the PowerPoint presentation about cybersecurity, the opening slide is a picture of everyone in the room, their face directly, that we just captured. What? Well, you downloaded something because we told you to? Let's learn about cybersecurity, kids! And it's all that sort of stuff. Seriously, what did I just pick up? a missile launcher. That sounds like a gun, right? And the other one was a sponge. But I do not see sponge or missile pod. Are they, like, usable items? No. Well... oh, there you go, missile pod. Yeah, that's a, that is the Buster Sword. Okay, it's, crafting components. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Where did you come from? You don't get to come back. Get out of here. And then Dad does things like, they set up a server at the front of the, like, lecture theater, I guess is what it is. And, we're going to hack into this server. We're going to show you kids how to do it, and how easy it can be, so you know what not to do. I don't know. It's really interesting the way that they do things. Frankie made a token effort for that one, but didn't actually show up. Good effort. Good effort. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hype is stuck at -2. We are stuck at not doing a great deal of damage. That's unfortunate.
Domination is the
We
only
don't have
way
that
to
because my
win.
company is 100% remote, so we don't have server rooms. Fair.
Are you ready for this?
It's something I would be interested in doing, but I don't believe I would be able to get away with it. Because genuinely, as soon as somebody comes up to me and like, hey you, what are you doing in our building? I go, I'm here to do the penetration test. Please don't ask me to the server room. That's how you fail it, right? It's hard enough for me to get on the case of my staff sometimes and be like, right, enough. I don't mind you guys standing around saying hello, having a chat, but you are currently taking the following: the cake, the mick, some variety of bodily fluid. Don't do that. Stop it. It doesn't work. I knew you would. Irassaimasu, everybody! Hi, Empirical Woodland. I was watching you. I was lurking. Do you know what you missed? You missed 20 minutes of me playing Snake, which in turn... yeah? Nah. Oh! Did you see him glitch over there for a frame? No, you didn't. Oh, that's perfect! Oh, it's perfect! The DDT, you just plant the guy and he doesn't get back up because that's how the DDT works. Empirical Woodland, I literally just mentioned the raid because I said that I was watching you play a cool dice space game. And while you were playing your cool dice space game, I was playing 20 minutes of Snake. I had you on in the back. I was watching.
Leg day.
Or is this like me being muted? Probably like me being muted. And this is a bit. We're currently talking about cybersecurity. And something that is called penetration testing, which is where you try to physically get to the server room of some description and do the thing. Well, that is because, Empirical Woodland, I had a controller in my hands, and I put it down, and now I don't. That's the command. Exclamation mark SO, and then the name of the person you are shouting out. Empirical Woodland, Tharsis reminded me very much of a game whose name I currently forget, but basically you have to try and sneak into a club. Lock and load. This is a long-range plastic missile delivery system, or LPRMDS for short. That abbreviation doesn't seem that helpful. We used to call them LOP meds. Too much playing around? Better take your LOP meds. See? Not even a little. Looks like we need to find some ammo for this baby. Then we can take out their artillery. Come on. But basically, the premise of this game is you have to sneak into a nightclub. And what you do in there is entirely up to you. It's based on the roll of the dice. And it is written like a fever dream. I'm gonna try a quick... No, I've taken a quick look, but I don't remember what it is called. I'll try and find it and pass it along to you, because honestly, it looks a lot like that. It's a lot of fun. I've just completely forgotten what it's called off the top of my head. But yeah, you have to sneak into a nightclub, and what you do in there depends on what you want to do in there. Do you want to go and, you know, try and do a bit of a DJ set? Do you want to find a mafia deal? Do you want to, I don't know, dink around? What do the dice allow you to do, you know? Let's try that one. Betrayal at Club Low. That's what it's called. I knew it was something like that. Betrayal at Club Low. Go check that out, because it's a trip.
Domination is the only way to run a class war.
Literally, it feels like a trip. Brief moment of panic where I looked at the timer and like, as the timer stopped moving, did I accidentally stop streaming when I clicked back into this window? No. It's fine. I feel like that gumball head is a reference, perhaps historically, that I don't get. Okay, can't go that way because I need ammo. Let's go this way. Is there ammo this way? Oh, Wales has redeemed. Tell me your dreams. So, just off the top of my head, I don't remember last night's dream, just what the soundtrack was. But let's, while nothing is on screen, let's open the book. I just heard that thing load. Yep, there it is. Okay. So, I was at a train station, and the train arrived, but it was like a carriage perched on top of 3 wheels in the center, instead of having them spaced out, like, all the way along. And what happened was, the carriage arrived. Ah, Lobmeds missile. Let's see. Yeah, this will do nicely for the Lobmeds. And what happened was, the train arrived at the station, reached the platform, kept going, and the wheels kept rolling and rolling, and it pushed the carriage off the wheels into the little siding, where they closed the doors and the train went to bed. And then Mum got off the train, and she talked about how she doesn't get my sense of humor, specifically Brick Mail and Adrian Edmondson. Not very funny, it's just very loud. An actual opinion she has shared. Alright, let's turn that plastic cannon into slag. Plastic does not become slag. Metal becomes slag. Was there anything else on this list? Oh yeah, and very specifically, Mom talked about butterflies, and she did an Adrian Edmondson voice. You best not crash! Nope, there it is. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna get back to where I was off stream. This is the end of my stream. Once again, game, I really wish you wouldn't, because who go say hello to? Someone's playing FTL. Let's go say hello to someone playing FTL. We've also got Soup playing Ooblets. Ooblets is a pretty good game. But yeah, let's go back to WrestleQuest. Let's go fix that up. Get to where I was. Come back tomorrow. I checked my timetable. We're continuing WrestleQuest tomorrow, and then a couple days off because I'm on lates, and then Hype continues on Saturday. Please do come back for any or all of those things. And until next time, goodbye!